Life is not meant to be a slow decline, it's meant to be a journey of growth, strength, and renewal. As we age, our bodies tell us storied, one of every choice we've made, every thought we've entertained, and every bite we've taken. But what if that story isn't finished yet? What if, no matter your age, you could rewrite it? Barbara O'Neill reminds us that our DNA is not our destiny. It's our lifestyle, our mindset, and the way we nurture our cells that truly determine how we age and how we feel. DNA is not destiny. It is only the blueprint your body follows depending on how you live. Every day, your thoughts, actions, and habits are constantly influencing how your genes behave. The science of epigenetics has shown that while your genes provide the code, it is your environment and lifestyle that determine how that code is read and expressed. This means that even if you inherit certain genetic weaknesses, you are not doomed by them. You have the power to switch off harmful gene expressions and activate healing ones simply by the way you live, think, and nourish yourself. Barbara O'Neill often emphasizes that the body was designed to heal itself when given the right conditions. DNA may set the framework, but your choices supply the tools for repair. Every cell in your body carries the same DNA, but not every cell behaves the same way. That difference comes from how genes are turned on or off based on what you eat, how much you move, how well you sleep, and what thoughts you entertain. For example, when you choose natural, living foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, you are feeding your genes information that supports renewal and regeneration. But when you consume processed foods, refined sugars, and artificial additives, your cells receive conflicting messages that trigger inflammation and cellular decay. Over time, this imbalance can manifest as disease, fatigue, or premature aging. Thus, every meal becomes an opportunity to shape your health at the most fundamental level, your DNA. Lifestyle choices like regular exercise, adequate rest, and stress management also play a major role in how your genes perform. Movement increases oxygen flow, strengthens mitochondria, and signals your body to produce hormones that support longevity. Deep sleep allows your DNA to repair daily damage, keeping your immune system strong and your mind clear. On the other hand, chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, which damages cells and accelerates aging. Positive thoughts, peaceful emotions, and gratitude have the opposite effect. They calm the nervous system, stabilize hormones, and create an inner environment where healing can take place naturally. Barbara O'Neill teaches that disease is not a punishment or a random event. It is the body's way of expressing imbalance. When we live in harmony with nature's principles, our genes respond by producing health. When we ignore those principles, our bodies protest through pain, fatigue, and illness. The empowering truth is that you are not a victim of your genes. You are the caretaker of your internal environment. And through daily choices, you hold the pen that writes your biological story. No matter your age, it is never too late to change the signals you send to your DNA. The body is constantly renewing itself, creating new cells, and rewriting its internal programs. By choosing wholesome food, pure water, sunlight, rest, and peace of mind, you are giving your body permission to heal and thrive. Each positive choice is a message to your genes that says, I choose life. Nutrition rebuilds the body from the inside out. Every cell, every tissue, and every organ in your body depends on the nutrients you provide through the foods you eat. When Barbara O'Neill speaks about the power of nutrition, she reminds us that our bodies are living systems that require living food. The human body is designed to thrive on fresh, natural plant-based foods filled with enzymes, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. These elements act as the raw materials for repair and renewal. When you eat vibrant foods that come from the earth, Your cells are given the energy and intelligence they need to rebuild stronger and healthier versions of themselves. In contrast, processed, artificial, and refined foods lack this life force and place unnecessary stress on the digestive and immune systems. Every time you eat, you are either feeding disease or feeding health. Fruits and vegetables are packed with antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage DNA and accelerate aging. Whole grains and legumes provide sustained energy and essential amino acids that help the body repair tissue and maintain balance. Seeds and nuts are rich in healthy fats and trace minerals that support brain function, joint health, and hormone stability. When your meals are colorful, natural, and varied, you supply your body with a spectrum of nutrients that work together to protect and renew every cell. Barbara O'Neill often says that the closer food is to its natural state, the more power it has to heal. This is because real food communicates directly with your DNA, activating processes that repair cellular damage and strengthen immunity. Digestion plays a key role in how well your body uses these nutrients. Eating mindfully, chewing thoroughly, and avoiding overeating allows the digestive system to work efficiently. Hydration is equally vital because water carries nutrients into cells and removes toxins. The combination of good food and proper hydration ensures that the body's internal environment stays clean and balanced. When the body is clean on the inside, the skin glows, the mind clears, and energy levels rise. You begin to feel younger, lighter, and more alive because your body is finally getting what it needs to perform its natural functions without strain. Another important part of nutrition is timing and moderation. Giving the body periods of rest between meals, or even practicing gentle fasting, allows it to focus on repair instead of constant digestion. This is one reason many older adults feel renewed after adopting simple eating habits that respect the body's natural rhythms. Small, mindful changes like reducing processed sugar, avoiding heavy late-night meals, and increasing raw fruits and vegetables can dramatically improve digestion, energy, and overall vitality. Your body is an incredible creation capable of renewal at any stage of life. Every bite of wholesome food is a message of healing sent to your cells. The body never stops rebuilding itself, and when you feed it with foods rich in life and color, you are giving it the strength to restore balance, fight disease, and maintain lasting health and energy throughout the years. Movement sustains youth because the body was created to be active, flexible, and in motion. From the moment we are born, movement keeps life flowing through our muscles, joints, and cells. As we age, it's not the passing of years that makes us old. It's the lack of movement that stiffens the body and slows the mind. Barbara O'Neill often emphasizes that gentle, consistent activity is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining vitality. Movement stimulates blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every part of the body, while also flushing out waste and toxins. When you move daily, even through simple activities like walking, stretching, or gardening, you are reminding your body that it is alive and capable. The human body thrives on motion, and the moment it becomes still for too long, decline begins. Exercise does not have to be extreme or exhausting to be effective. In fact, Barbara O'Neill teaches that overexertion can stress the body, while gentle, regular movement rejuvenates it. Walking in the fresh air, practicing light stretching, or performing breathing exercises all improve circulation and flexibility without straining the joints. These kinds of movements keep muscles strong, maintain balance, and protect bone density. They also stimulate the production of endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers, which help reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. For older adults, consistent low impact exercise not only preserves physical health, but also enhances mental clarity and emotional stability. The act of moving, no matter how small, tells your cells that you intend to live fully and vibrantly. When you move, your heart becomes stronger, your lungs expand more deeply, and your digestive system functions more efficiently. Even your immune system benefits from regular physical activity, as circulation supports the movement of white blood cells that protect the body from illness. Movement keeps the lymphatic system active, which is crucial for removing toxins and maintaining internal balance. Without movement, the lymph fluid stagnates, leading to fatigue, stiffness, and slower healing. That is why every step you take, every stretch you make, and every deep breath you draw contributes to keeping your body young and resilient. Movement also connects the body and mind in a powerful way. When you take time to move intentionally, you become more aware of your posture, your breathing, and the way your body feels. This awareness creates mindfulness, helping you stay present and in tune with your inner state. It strengthens the connection between your thoughts and your physical health, reminding you that both must work together for true wellness. A positive mindset paired with daily movement creates a cycle of energy and motivation that keeps you active and joyful. Even if age has brought stiffness or discomfort, it is never too late to begin moving again. Start with what you can do and let consistency build strength over time. Every gentle movement is a promise to your body that you will keep it alive, supple, and strong. With each step, stretch, and breath, you slow the effects of aging and remind yourself that youth is not a number. It is the result of motion, vitality, and life in action. The mind shapes the body in ways most people never realize. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every belief you hold sends messages to every cell in your body. Barbara O'Neill often teaches that the mind and the body are not separate. They are two parts of one whole. When the mind is peaceful, the body functions smoothly. When the mind is filled with stress, fear, or resentment, the body becomes tense and inflamed. This connection explains why chronic worry, anger, and sadness can eventually lead to physical illness. The nervous system, hormones, and immune response all react to the emotional state you carry inside. A negative mindset floods the body with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which can weaken immunity, raise blood pressure, and accelerate aging. On the other hand, positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and love release healing chemicals that relax the body, improve digestion, and strengthen cellular repair. Thoughts are powerful because they shape your perception of life, and your perception influences your body's chemistry. When you believe you are strong, capable, and healing, your body aligns with that belief. But when you constantly expect sickness, pain, or decline, your body responds by creating that reality. This is not imagination, it is physiology. Every cell listens to your emotional tone and acts accordingly. The cells of a peaceful, grateful person vibrate differently from those of a person who is constantly stressed or angry. The difference can be seen in energy levels, facial expressions, immune resilience, and even the aging process. The mind can literally program the body toward health or disease. An awareness of this truth is the first step toward transformation. Forgiveness and emotional release are essential to healing. Holding on to resentment or past pain traps the body in a constant state of tension. It drains energy that could otherwise be used for repair and renewal. Letting go of negative emotions does not mean pretending everything is fine. It means freeing yourself from the poison of bitterness. When you forgive others and yourself, your body feels lighter. Your breathing deepens, your sleep improves, and your heart begins to relax. Barbara O'Neill explains that emotional healing is just as necessary as proper nutrition or exercise because Unresolved emotions can manifest as physical symptoms like fatigue, muscle pain, or digestive issues. Cultivating a positive mindset also includes filling your mind with uplifting words, hopeful thoughts, and meaningful goals. Spending time in gratitude each day rewires the brain to focus on what is good and working rather than what is missing or wrong. This shift reduces anxiety and boosts motivation. Speaking life over your body, affirming that you are healing, strong, and renewed, sends powerful vibrations through your system. Surrounding yourself with encouraging people and peaceful environments also helps sustain emotional balance. When the mind is trained to think positively, the body follows with improved vitality and resilience. Your health begins in your thoughts, and your body mirrors your inner world. A calm, hopeful mind becomes the soil where the body's natural healing can take root and flourish. Balance restores health because the human body is designed to thrive in harmony. Every system within you, from your heart and lungs to your digestion and hormones, depends on equilibrium. When this balance is disrupted by stress, poor nutrition, lack of sleep, or negative emotions, disease begins to form. Barbara O'Neill teaches that true healing does not come from a single remedy or supplement, but from restoring balance to the whole body. This includes the physical, mental, and emotional aspects of health working together in alignment. When one area suffers, all others are affected, and when harmony is restored, the body naturally begins to heal itself. The body was not made for chaos or overload. It was made for rhythm, rest, and order. Balance starts with rest. Sleep is when the body repairs, regenerates, and rebuilds. Many people underestimate its importance, pushing their bodies through exhaustion until illness appears. When you give yourself enough time to rest, the mind calms and the body resets. Proper sleep improves memory, strengthens immunity, and supports emotional stability. Alongside rest, hydration is another foundation of balance. Water purifies the system, carries nutrients, and removes waste. Without enough clean water, digestion slows, toxins accumulate, and energy levels fall. Barbara O'Neill often says that water is the body's greatest cleanser, and making it a daily priority is one of the simplest ways to restore internal balance. Nutrition and sunlight are equally vital. Eating natural foods that come directly from the earth provides the nutrients that fuel every function in the body. Sunlight, often overlooked, activates vitamin D, enhances mood, and supports hormonal harmony. Exposure to morning sunlight helps set the body's internal clock, improving sleep cycles and energy levels. Fresh air also plays a role, enriching the blood with oxygen that rejuvenates every cell. Spending time outdoors connects the body to natural rhythms that promote healing and peace. These are not luxuries. They are necessities for maintaining the balance that sustains health. Emotional balance is just as important as physical care. Carrying bitterness, worry, or fear can be as damaging as eating poorly. The mind and body communicate constantly, and what the mind feels, the body manifests. Letting go of emotional burdens and choosing peace can release tension that prevents healing. Gratitude, joy, and love create balance in the nervous system, supporting heart health and hormonal stability. Barbara O'Neill teaches that even a few minutes of quiet reflection, prayer, or gratitude each day can realign the mind and body with calmness and clarity. Social and spiritual balance also influence well-being. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you strengthens the immune system and brings emotional stability. Isolation weakens the spirit, but community and connection restore it. Balance also comes from living with purpose, doing meaningful work, helping others, and maintaining faith in something greater than yourself. When your lifestyle, emotions, and habits work together in harmony, your body recognizes that safety and healing are possible. Disease fades as the body regains rhythm, peace, and balance within itself.